Unbelievable start for Jesse Hernandez. The right-hander for the Canadians has been dominant, but so too has Tyler Gagnon, scattering just 2 hits and striking out 3 as we get you to the bottom of the third. A fastball that is swung on and missed. The count very quickly to 0-1 to Pierce Rankin. It'll be Rankin, Shane Opitz, and John Birdie. 8-9-1 in the order as the next pitch is laced, but foul down the third baseline. Boy, the Canadians are ever so close. Double off the bat of Kevin Patterson led off the home half of the second, and then, of course, Balbino with a single. Had runners on the corners, but the Canadians could not cash him in, and now a slider gets Rankin, and that is strikeout number 4 for Gagnon. You can tell that this is a championship Sunday, as both the pitchers in this game dominant. And it's not even that the hitters the first time through are surprised. Everybody has seen both Jesse Hernandez as well as the starter today, Tyler Gagnon. It is just these two guys have upped the ante, so to speak. Ball hit into center for a base hit. Shane Opitz has the third hit of the afternoon for the Canadians. So let's see if with 1 out and 1 on, the Canadians can punch home their first run of this baseball game. It's been such a wonderful season for the Cinderella Canadians. Dare we dream that they could find one more victory? If they do, they are champions of the Northwest. The pitch to John Birdie is slapped foul. Boy, Garrett Maines, the first base coach today, is getting out of Dodge in a hurry. We were talking before the game, the fact that this is my 7th year all in with the Vancouver Canadians, still looking for the first championship. Their broadcaster, Jason Schwartz, in his first year, and yet he is equally as far or further than I've ever been. So it's kind of interesting. The rookie feeling pretty good about himself, and the KG veteran over here in the Canadian side of the broadcast booth pacing ever so slightly, hoping that the Canadians today can do something that these eyes have never seen before, and that is win a championship here in Vancouver. Let us hope together that maybe this is it, and the rookie can wait for another day. The 0-1 is a slider that's in the dirt. The count goes to 1-1 to John Birdie. He's a real tough cookie. You don't get cheap out-bats out of him anytime, and you haven't the entire summer. He's been very good. He's got 6 hits in the postseason. Gentle breeze to center. Slider a little bit up in the zone, and they said that Birdie did not go, so the count goes to 2-1. The first base umpire was called into the equation. Birdie did not go, so it was the right call. Gagnon working from the stretch, the right-hander who's been pretty darn good in this baseball game. Already 4 strikeouts. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is going to have Opitz in a walk, and he got around the slide. Shane Opitz saw that Smalling, the second baseman, was there waiting, and all of a sudden contorted his body and got around the slide. Smalling can't believe it. He thought they had him dead to rights, and they did. The ball was there with plenty of time, but I'm not sure where Opitz learned how to slide, but that was textbook on how to get around a rather lazy tag, if you will. So now with 1 out, Canadians have a runner in scoring position for the second straight inning. Pitch fouled off. The count to 3-2. Canadians look to have a little more swagger to their offense right now. They've managed 3 hits in this baseball game. They're just looking for that one that knocks home the first run of this baseball game. Jesse Hernandez, who's been outstanding for the C's through 3. Pitch to the plate is a slow roller foul up the third base line. Tom and Betty Birdie, listening back in Michigan this afternoon, can hardly contain their excitement in this one. Their son has been an absolute catalyst in this series, and the boys here in Vancouver are going to need him one more time. We need to borrow your son for one more day. 3-2 is a slow roller out to the shortstop, Featherston. Boy, he's going to have to get this across in time. The throw is late, and he beat it out. John Birdie, with 2 hamstrings that are yelling at him, continues to fight through the pain, continues to leg out base hits, and now, with runners at first and second and just 1 out, here comes Kevin Pillar. They will charge an error to the shortstop, Taylor Featherston. And the reason that they're saying that is that the ball was a little bit up the line, and that Rivera came off the bag because of it. Fastball missed outside, and the count goes to 1-0. That's a tough call. It's the right call because the throw was off the mark, and there was a lot of gumption on it when it got across the diamond. But I think birdie also forces you as a shortstop to come up and out faster than maybe you're accustomed to, and that's why he's going to be so dangerous. High fly ball, very shallow right field. Neither runner is going to be able to advance. Is setting up under the baseball is Jared Simon, and that produces the second out here in the bottom of the third. So 2 straight innings, the Canadians have had at least 2 runners on base. They're still looking for that one base hit that will give them the lead and really assert themselves in this championship game. Here comes a guy that can do it. It's tough to ask this fella to do anything more than he's already done this year, but Nick Balagon getting a huge ovation from the crowd as he's introduced. The Fans' Choice Award winner for the 2011 season has made huge strides over the course of the year. The pitch from Gagnon fouled off, and boy, Balagon was right on it. He didn't wait around. His bat is tanned, but from about the bottom of the barrel downwards, it's a black lacquered bat. It's one of those new breeds that has come out, and certain players are trying it, and Balagon's one of them. He's a .300 hitter in the postseason, 6 for 20, with 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. In this game today, he's 0 for 1, a flyout into shallow right field. Runners at first and second. The pitch on its way. It's a fastball that is in for a strike on the inside portion of the plate, and the count goes to 0-2. It is scoreless. We are in the bottom of the third inning. It's Championship Sunday here in Vancouver. It will be the Dust Devils or the Canadians that will walk off this field as a winner, but today someone will be crowned the Northwest League's best. Coming set is Tyler Gagnon. He's got 4 strikeouts in this game. The pitch inside, so the count goes to 1-2. On an afternoon that has come with a little bit of a hangover from what could have been a championship last night for the Canadians, the Seas look good. They look rested and ready to fight. And just before Gagnon offered up the pitch to the plate, Balagon's request for time was answered. The right-hander, Gagnon, has given up 3 hits in this baseball game, but no runs. Trying to keep that going, and now they'll throw out to second base, and they just about got Shane Opitz, but he got back in the nick of time. Opitz does have 7 stolen bases this year, but I would probably bet my house and both my children that he's not going to try and steal third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. I better knock on wood. You never know. 1-2 pitch from Gagnon to Nick Balagon. Is slap foul down the third base line. It got a brief charge out of the crowd. Section 10, a hub of activity here at the ballpark again today. Some shirts off from the gentlemen. Females in halter tops, a couple of them using their program books to fan their face to keep it cool from a nice gentle sun here in the middle of September. Everything that we didn't get in May and June weather-wise, we're getting late here. You would assume that the temperature in Vancouver is cooling in middle September. It's as hot as the dog days of August. Ball hit out to the second baseman. Smalling fields it cleanly, throws it over to first, and the inning is over. 4-3 putout. Smalling had a long way to go to get to that one. But he did. And we will go to the top of the 4th. Canadians have stranded 4 so far. Scoreless from Scotiabank. You're listening to Canadians Baseball here on the Team 1410.
I can't.
Team